Hello, 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 hello. It is so good to see y'all today. It has been an amazing day. It's been a jam-packed day, but it's been beautiful and awesome and full of all the amazing things that you want to have in a Thursday? Is it Thursday? Today was just incredible, and I'm super excited, so I want to tell you about a deal that I have going on. But first, I want to brag on the FDDF Plus girls, because this has been their first official week in FDDF Plus, and FDDF Plus is First Deal Done Fast plus me. So First Deal Done Fast is a do-it-yourself program. You can take your time. You can do whatever you need to whenever you want to. But in Plus, we speed things up a lot. And we try to get your first deal done in 8 weeks or less. So it's definitely a sprint. It's not a marathon. It's a sprint to get to your first shut-up check. And I work one-on-one with the girls in FDDF Plus. We have group coaching calls once a week also. We've got our own private little Facebook group so that we can share reminders and replays and updates and stuff like that that's not in regular First Deal Done Fast land. It's just for the girls in Plus. So today I had my first one-on-one call with a lady in Texas, and I am so proud of her because she is a real estate agent who suffers from real estate agenting. And that is a very common theme, especially among the Plus girls, because they are usually frustrated. Totally frustrated with life, totally upset that they're not making more money and they're in real estate, and you see everybody else driving a Mercedes or a Porsche or Lamborghini or whatever it is, and you see all the agents that look like they're closing big deals, but for some reason most real estate agents never actually make any money. In fact, a lot of real estate agents don't make minimum wage when you compare what they're making versus how much time they're spending to make that little bit of money. Most agents don't make minimum wage. Now, they have more flexibility in their schedules so they can do other different things, but most agents aren't making big bucks. I think like 10% of the agents do 90% of the work. And if you're not in the top 10% of your MLS market, statistically, you ain't making much money. So this agent that I talked to this morning was in that kind of situation. She's closing deals, but she's not in the top 10%. And for the deals that she closes, she doesn't make enough money. Also, let's talk about another problem that real estate agents have. Once they close that deal, once they get the clear to close, once they get that commission check at closing, they're done. Now they got to go hustle up another seller. They got to go find another buyer. They got to go through the whole doggone process again. It's literally like being a hamster on a wheel. You are actually in the rat race when you are doing regular real estate and chasing the clear to close. There's no retirement that way. There's no off time that way. You can't take off a Friday. You can't take off a Saturday. You can't take off a Sunday. Because when do open houses happen? Sundays. So this lady came to me frustrated and upset with a regular real estate agenting situation in her life. And hey, if y'all are watching this live, drop a hashtag lady down in the comments. And if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag landlord. So today was my first call with this agent in Texas who is frustrated, looking to build residual income, passive income, monthly mailbox money, and get much larger checks at closing. Okay? So that's what we talked about, and that's what we're focusing on in FDDF Plus, is how to make more money, honey, and do it in a shorter amount of time and do it more frequently so that you have an $8,000 week as many times as you want every single month. How many times do you want to make $8,000 a month? I am in a situation right now where I am waiting on a check to clear the bank for $8,000. All right? I literally practice what I preach. And today I had a guy go to the bank, put his check in the bank. He sent me a copy of the receipt. I called my bank. They verified that the funds were good. But, you know, there's still that little Cinderella period where you got to wait to make sure that the check clears. So I am in a holding pattern right now and waiting on my $8,000 by the 5th of the month. By the way, today is the 5th of the month, and if you're renting some of my properties or my mom's properties, your rent is due today, and it's after bank hours, so now you are late on rent. That's just the way we play. So, other landlords have it due on different days. It's due on the 1st. It's late on the 5th if it's after 5. So hopefully all the money came into the bank. I love the 5th of the month. Oh, I love it. So I'm talking to this lady today, though, who's an agent in Texas, and she is telling me that she's gone through some of the modules, and guess what, y'all? She's got her first seller lead sheet already filled out. In less than a week of being an FDDF Plus, she's got a seller. We went through what to say, how to say it, all those things so that she can make 3 offers on this property today. She has not been in FDDF Plus for a week yet, and she's already talking to sellers, already making offers, already filling out the seller lead sheet, already using the purple pad, the lilac pad for the 3 offers. She's going to be under contract on this thing maybe tomorrow, in less than a week. All right, that's what I'm talking about. In First Deal Done Fast, it's there. You're in for life. You can take a lifetime to do your first deal if you want to, but in Plus, I am there to push you every single day, Monday through Monday, Sunday through Sunday. I am there to push you every single week for 8 weeks straight. It is a sprint to get your first deal done fast, because I want you to get that shut up check in the first 8 weeks. I want you to go all the way through a deal while you've got me in your back pocket, so you can ask me questions, so we can say, hey, this is happening, this is that, blah, 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 and we can actually get it to close together. That's the magic of Plus, and it only lasts for 8 weeks. So I'm super proud of this lady who has got her first offers less than a week after starting Plus. She could have an $8,000 month next month at closing. She could have a $15,000 month next month. Because in real estate, if you get a property under contract today, more than likely you are not going to make money in 3 or 4 days. Let's just be real here, okay? It takes time to do the title work. It takes time to get all the signatures done. It takes time to do the inspections. It takes time to get all the things that you need done, all right? So it's not like a 24-hour turnaround, but it can be done, all right? Sheila had a $15,000 payday in 6 weeks. It can be done, and I'm fully expecting every lady in Plus to have an $8,000 month next month. I want them to have a $10,000 month next month. I want them to have a $15,000 month next month. Hell, I want them to have a $50,000 month next month, y'all. And that's what I'm pushing for them. And I am so, so, so proud of all the women that stepped up to join FDDF Plus. They're in their first week now. Their first week is over tomorrow, but they're doing so good, and I am so proud of all of them. And they are going to, it's going to change their lives. It's going to change their families' lives. It's going to change everything that they knew or that they thought they knew about real estate investing. And I'm so proud of them, and I want that for you too. So if you want to find out how you can get started, I don't have anything for sale right now except for you to get a ticket to She Buys It Live. It's going to be 4 days of real estate investing with 118 women, all in Knoxville, Tennessee, November 6th through the 9th of 2019. You're going to get, when you get the VIP ticket, you're going to get last year's recordings and this year's recordings So if you were at live last year, you're going to want this year's recordings, because today I also finalized our guest speaker for Friday afternoon at live. And y'all, she's going to blow your socks off. I'm not going to tell you what topic she's talking about, but it has to do with real estate investing and marketing. She's going to help you make big deals happen, y'all. It's going to be amazing, and you're not going to want to miss She Buys It Live. Go to shebuysit.com/live and get your VIP ticket to She Buys It Live in Knoxville, November 6th through the 9th. It's 4 days of real estate investing with 118 women. I went to a RIA meeting last night, and it was awesome. Stacey Rossetti did a fantastic job of organizing and hosting a huge RIA meeting last night. I was blown away by how many people were there and how friendly they were and how willing they were to talk to everybody and share what they knew with everybody. And like, it was just an awesome RIA meeting. And I am very proud to say that Stacey is one of my friends, and she came and spoke as the guest speaker at Apartment Blitz last year. She does an awesome job with storage units and land. All right? This lady has figured out how to do real estate investing without toilets, tenants, and termites. Okay? Like, she is awesome. But last night, there was a lot of men and women in the room. And the thing that I think really makes She Buys It Live stand out is it's mostly girls. There will be a handful of dudes there, and there will be some husbands there. My husband's going to be there. My dad's going to be there. My brother will pop by. All right, so there will be some men in the room, but by and large, when you go to real estate meetings, it's dudes. It's a good old boys club, and She Buys It Live is the direct opposite of that. It is a chance for women to come together like a lady and bond and have fun and make memories and learn how to negotiate like a lady. And oh my gosh, if I had $1 for every time a super successful, smart man walked up to me in the last 6 months and said, "Would you please just convince my wife that she needs to get into real estate investing?" Y'all, I could probably not charge anything for you to come to Knoxville. I could give it away for free. That's how many men, that's how many husbands are out there, and they want their wives, they want their daughters, they want their sisters, they want their moms to know and love real estate investing like they do. I talk to wholesalers, I talk to flippers, I talk to buy and hold guys, I talk to all sorts of dudes, and they love me because they can talk real estate to me. And they watch my videos because they hope their wives are listening in the background and they pick up on something that I'm putting out there. And that, I love to encourage and empower women to do these deals. And these guys can see that. And they just know that if their wives, if their women, if their sisters, if their girlfriends, if, whatever, would just come to She Buys It Live, they just know that would be the flip that they need switched in their head to say, well, you know what? If she can do it, I can too. If she can do it, I can too. And if that lady can do it, I can too. So She Buys It Live is totally for the woman in your life, whether you are that woman or whether you have a woman in your life who needs a real estate portfolio. Maybe she doesn't have a retirement fund. Maybe she knows that there's not going to be any Social Security by the time she gets ready to retire. Maybe it's because she's got some big dreams. Maybe it's because you know that Maybe it's because you know that she doesn't exactly enjoy her 9-to-5 Monday through Friday job anymore, and you know that she would be an awesome lady landlord. Maybe it's you that needs to come to She Buys It Live, or maybe it's your friend, maybe your broker, maybe your cousin. There's lots of women who need to be at She Buys It Live so they can be around women who are real women. I mean, don't get me wrong here. Like, there are women who look, act, and sound and do their deals like a man. But let's be real honest here, y'all. I'm not one of those women, okay? I like going and getting my nails done. I like getting a pedicure. I like being pampered. I like being on a nice, solid rhythm. I like being fun and flirty and feminine. I like being a girly girl. And I like making a ton of money. And your girl does too. You like making a ton of money too. You like going to the beach and being able to just relax all day or all week and not worry about where your money's coming from, because it's the 5th and your rent's already in. And so you've already made $8,000 this week. Maybe you got an option fee coming in next week and you can make that $8,000. Maybe you're making $8,000 a month in rent checks coming in. Those are the women that are going to be gathered up in Knoxville. It's the women that are running their own business already. It's the women that have always wanted to get into real estate, but nobody spoke to them in a way where they could understand it. I talked to one lady last night at the RIA meeting, and I told her, I was like, listen, I was nervous when I walked in here, and she was like, oh my God, me too. I was like, and I've been to like 400 RIA meetings. Like, I should not be nervous, but it's like, it's kind of nerve-wracking because you walk in, it's like the first day of school. You don't know who's going to be there. You don't know what anybody's going to say. And then you get thrown into this like class with people speaking this language that you don't understand. Like, it sounds like they're saying English words, but I just don't get it. And I told her, and I'll tell you this too, I'm kind of a slow learner, and I like to learn at my own pace, and I like to be able to practice what I'm learning kind of as I'm learning it. So this year at She Buys It Live, we're actually doing things a little bit differently. This is our 4th year to do She Buys It Live, and we've done it differently every year. It's been in a different place every year, but this year I think we found our home for the next couple years. And some things that we're going to do this year is we're going to make it more workshop style. So yes, we're going to be teaching you a lot of great stuff, but a lot of ladies know that they're going to learn this great stuff, and then they're still scared to go home and implement it. So we're actually going to do some practicing. We're going to do some, practice offers, practice sellers, practice deals. That way when you go home and you are doing this in real life, you've got that confidence that you need. And when you go back home and you go to your RIA meeting and people are talking about their deals, they're talking about this and that and the other, you understand it. They're not speaking a foreign language anymore. And once you've got the confidence, you've got the vocabulary, you've got the tribe of other women behind you supporting your goals and your dreams, instead of maybe somebody who's a little less than enthusiastic on you becoming a lady landlord, it's going to be the whole change that you need in your world to go out and get more deals done, to finally get a big deal done, or to get your first lease option deal, to get your first owner financing deal, to do your first wholesale or apartment, whatever it is your goal is, that's what we're going to talk about at She Buys It Live. So y'all go to shebuysit.com/live. I'll put that in here. Hey y'all, while I'm posting this right now, if you're watching it right now, you're watching live, give me a hashtag lady in the comments. And if you're watching this on the replay, give me a hashtag landlord. All right. If you're wanting to make $8,000 extra a month, or if you're wanting to make $8,000 extra every week, every month, She Buys It Live is for you. All right. Invite your girlfriends, invite your mom, invite your broker, invite your daughter, bring your friend, bring your wife. All right. There's a bunch of dudes that follow me on Facebook and YouTube who are awesome at real estate. And they just need to have their wife be more of a partner and understand it. And I'm telling you, the best event in the country for your wife to feel like she is supported and understood and loved and encouraged, everything that she needs that you just adore about her, Everything that she needs in her heart of hearts is going to be there, ready and waiting for her. The energy, the connections, the strategies, everything. She buys it live. Y'all go get a VIP ticket. The VIP ticket includes the recordings from this year and the recordings from last year. If you want to, bump on up and get that elite ticket, which is basically the hang out with us ticket. So you can go to the before and after parties with my team and the mastermind. I've got a mastermind of ladies that are doing deals, actively buying duplexes, doing wholesales, doing private money lending. I've got ladies that are real estate investors in the She Buys It Mastermind, and they're going to be there. They're going to be working deals. We've got our own special room separate so that if they need to go make an offer, if they need to go write a contract, they've got a place they can go work. So get your VIP ticket, get your wife's VIP ticket, or let's do this and let's go all the way and get an elite ticket. She Buys It Live, November 6th through the 9th. Y'all don't want to miss this. If you have any questions, send me a message. If you're wondering if anything else is different or changed or whatever it is, y'all send me a message and I'll take care of it. Okay? Get out there. Get those $8,000 assignments. Get those $8,000 non-refundable option fees. Get those $8,000 wholesale fees and do it 3 or 4 times a month. But get a ticket to She Buys It Live so we can celebrate with you. All right. Bye, y'all.